Dogg?
Yeah, it's right over there on Los Angeles Street by the other city hall. But first of all, I'd like to be very respectful in the addressing of this issue, but I would like the attention of the ACLU. I hope that District Attorney Steve Cooley can hear this message, along with City Attorney-elect Carmen Tutanich. Now, I've come here for 3 years, and I don't really like to make much about the ins and outs of the Brown Act violations and the First Amendment violations and all the little interruptions and nuisances. Okay, you might think that we're the nuisances, but the speakers are nuisanced with interruptions constantly here every day. I'm here to say that there are Brown Act illegal violations taking place every day right here. But we let it go because we get most of our time and we, get to see another day to pick up and carry on. I'm here to say I feel that Council President Eric Garcetti has gone too far. I was banned last week for 2 city council meetings because I used the word losers at the end of my public comment, speaking about a $2 billion pension loss as I walked away. Now, you might not like that, but it is not profane. You show me a court in this country that will consider that profane, and it certainly is not slanderous. That is directed toward an individual, of which my comments were directed toward council as a whole, and to say losers is not slanderous. So now I feel I need to wake up the masses. It's not a cutesy little thing here. Everything is at risk when the First Amendment is in violation. It's the First Amendment. And I like to say that sometimes it might get a little too loud, and sometimes you might not like it, but this is not the Ritz-Carlton lobby. It's a public forum of which outrageous things are happening, and you're talking about bankruptcy and firing and the worst things ever, and you have been the ones that have done it. So excuse me if we get worked up a little bit, and I'm here to say I want the full First Amendment
Mr. Dogg,
every day.
if you could please lower your voice. As happened last week, and for the record, it was not any words that are used. It was the disruption of the meeting and multiple warnings of that as well. We have done a lot to protect folks' speech in here repeatedly in a much wider realm than the Board of Supervisors and others. And I know, Mr. Dogg, you're walking away, but we have the courtesy of listening to you, and we wanted to just establish that for the record. It was the disruptive nature of that yelling, and you yourself and others have asked me to indicate when you're being too loud. I did that, and those warnings occurred, and that's what the suspension was about. With that, we will go now to the items called special. Please, if we
He'll say anything, y'all. He'll say anything.